Alright, so hey, it's day two. Day two. And guess what? The truck's not running, so you're not going to hear the squeak in the background. The damn belts squeak like crazy. So I got the floor down. Well, I flipped it over. You can see I beat out as much as I could and see how nice it looks. Over here I couldn't beat it out as much because it was really packed in with mud. Like, this is something that I wanted to get done when it was dry and warm, and I didn't do it, and I'm kicking myself in the butt for it. So got one more day, which is today. This is a Friday, which Saturday and Sunday it's going to get even colder, and teens, digits, like 11 degrees, whatever, and it's possibly going to start snowing Sunday night into Monday morning. And this is a big snowstorm that's coming. Can either be sleet, rain, snow, sleet, rain, everything. Maybe a tornado in there, I don't know. Yeah, and if it comes closer to the coast, we're going to get slammed with snow. If not, it's going to just go, and we're not going to get much, which I hope. Maybe I should say I hope we get snow, so we don't. I'm going to hope to plow up and everything. I really don't like that crap. Anyway, so putting the upside down is working really well now. Only problem is it comes apart faster. Now, I didn't get a chance to put all this together. What I wanted to show you is how this stuff goes together, which is really kind of neat. You're just seeing me putting together the box, but I got to put individuals. You can see I just pieced it to make it look where I wanted to go. The last one came down to here. I don't think I'm going to come that far because I really need it up that way. This I could just continue to get some more of this gravel and just fill this in with gravel, which is already what it was. I don't know. I kind of had it come out this way so I wouldn't get as much mud here, which I might have to take, which means I'll have to take off some up there, or I might take off a whole strip along the side here and then bring it over here so I can add each one up, or take a whole strip off along the side. I mean, you can take these off in individual pieces, like they're 12 by, what are they, 8 by 8s? That's all they are. These I'm talking about. This is what I get here. I'm going to get a windmill. I'll tell you what, I'm going to be able to do stuff electric. I can power your home from where you're watching. Look at that. Just tears everything up. This is not a tent city. This is just tears everything up. Everything is torn up. Look at that. Everything's all torn up. So you finally got to see it in person. The actual wind that I deal with. It actually bends the fence. The fence is actually pushed. All right. I'm going to put the stuff together. I wanted to explain, I didn't get a chance to explain on the other video. I'm using a rubber mallet to make the connection clips come together. It's better than using your foot, I found out. And I have to really beat these hard to adjust for the change in the ground underneath. So this was a basketball court from a naval base in Virginia somewhere. I got it as a trash out, was paid to throw it away, and if you know me, I can't throw anything away, so what do I do with it? Well, I put it down a couple times, and you can see right here, I just want to cut myself off. I'm beating out the dust, the dirt, the mud out of it. So even though I got this other stuff done the other day, I've come to find out that I still had to beat the rest of the dirt out and level this off as I went because it was bothering me. So I was surprised the ground actually moved a little bit. I thought it would have been 100% frozen, but it worked. So there you go. Little slow motion for you there. But yeah, so we were getting it done. Well, I was getting it done. And go ahead and watch this whole thing. Let me know what you think. And I really wanted to show how this stuff goes together. I have not seen this product for sale anywhere. If anybody does, please give me a link to it because I may buy some. But it is what it is. So enjoy the show, and I won't talk, and you can listen to the sounds. Okay, that was the wind knocked over the chair. Scared the crap out of me. So I'm zoomed in here. Hopefully you can see how these lock in. I'm going backwards now, so you have to kind of lift one up and slide one in. Otherwise, they just go from the top. Remember, I flipped this thing upside down, so it's not meant to go this way. So I got to adjust it, tap it over, because some of the pins are getting bad. But I'll zoom in later, and you'll see it's got a loop and a pin, and that's how it goes in. It's like Legos, basically like a Lego driveway. Lego my driveway. These things break. It's designed to go this way, not this way. So these are breaking when I ripped it apart. Alright, so if you ever played Tetris, comes that wind, I'll be able to talk. Look at it. You can hear it coming. You can hear the wind coming. It's coming. A big storm is coming this way. Whether it dumps snow, it's a big storm. A lot of pressure behind this one. Okay, so you can see I've been putting it together. This actually looks pretty damn cool. I almost want to try to find a way to, like, I don't know, put super glue all over it or something so it holds, you know. If I had a flat base to this, this would not move at all. There's actually pieces that go to the bottom of this, they're bigger, so they offset it. And now that I'm thinking about it, even though it looks cool like this, I probably should have staggered every run so it's catty-cornered. It looked like a checker, you know what I mean? And that would hold better. You know, every single, we'll take this thing entirely apart and stagger them, or just stagger groups together. But you can see I cleaned a lot of the dirt out. I had to go down there and I was piecing parts apart. This thing was never this wide. It was actually narrower, as you can see, because I've actually put more over here. Something that I wanted to do is get a walkway over here. Now I might go OCD and then put one there. Take the two off, put one there. You know I'm going to do that. I'm going to make it look symmetrical. So that's for, but I wouldn't mind it out coming over there and just this whole thing being a patio. Now, you know I'm a sucker for free stuff, so I did get my eyes on some more of those patios. So what I'm thinking about doing is, if I can find those, I can get them, I might actually just put that whole front area patio, and I could slide this stuff back farther and make this wider back here. And I wouldn't mind using this permanently. This stuff's pretty cool. So once this thing is very environmentally friendly, because water goes right through it and it comes right up and it goes in through it, but it's not that great. So you can see I was trying to leveling out the flat spots where the truck was running over it. Now I didn't do it from the get-go down here. Up there I did. You can see the difference. That first 8 feet of it, and I was just driving on it when it was grass. It was, you know, depressing, and every time it depressed even more. So you can see where the truck just goes straight. So I'm probably going to take that whole run out, this whole one block like I did here, all the way out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I lost count. There's a bunch of them. I'm going to take them all out, all the way up, because they're kind of sitting up anyway with the grass grow back in on it. And I'm going to place them down here, or I'm going to fill in this so this goes straight to the sidewalk. Okay, and that way it's more connected to the sidewalk, so you can walk out to the garage on this stuff instead of walking in the grass. Before you couldn't walk on it when it was wet, you would slip. I advised everybody who came back here to not walk on this. Now they can. So I got to test it out in the rain, but I mean the top part of there that I had flipped over for a year or so, had no issue whatsoever. So this should be the same. Now turning the wheels, it does rip this up a little bit, so I got to be real careful when I turn my wheels of my truck. You can see some of them don't want to lock in. See, and that is just because they're broke and there's dirt stuck in them. So, but this is a pretty cool driveway. Tell me, have you seen anybody on YouTube with this? Guaranteed no. Eat my words, but I'm pretty sure no, because this is material that I found that was throwaway material. I was actually at the GIE and they had the bottom half to this. There was a company there, I took the information, that has the bottom half to this. And believe it or not, I did see on Craigslist at one time somebody was selling a whole ton of them. But I didn't want to buy them because I have this. So there's no sense, I should have. But it's the bottom half. One day I'll have to find one and show you. It's actually a bigger, it's got waffled holes. It goes completely through, it's the base. So, like I said, this is all gravel in here. It's just been covered. And I've actually scarfed it up and tried to pull that out. So what I want to do is I would like to take those off, like I said, and make this completely straight across. The reason being is because when you bring the snowplow or everything over, I don't want there to be any jagged edges for the snowplow to grab it. I did push the plow on this stuff and it pushes over this, which is nice. I mean, it pushed over the other stuff too, but it was so slippery and there's huge crevasses that were in there. The snow didn't, you couldn't get that snow up. So, but I shoveled this stuff off with the plow, the shovel, and it comes off really well. And a little bit of snow that ends up in there, it's not that big of a deal. Like I said, I could throw salt on this and the salt will fit in those little holes and it'll melt it away. I don't really necessarily think it would do too much damage to this plastic because it's been outside for over 2 years now. So, and then again, I don't care because this isn't permanent. But what did I say about procrastinators? Okay, permanent. It's like duct tape. It's super weld. It's staying. So this is staying, from what I understand. Here comes that sun again. I get my shirt, my clothes, my shirt keeps kind of untucked. My hat falls off. Everything. I can't keep. It's weird temperature. As soon as that sun comes out, it like heats up. As soon as that sun goes away, it gets cold, frozen. All right. So I'm gonna finish this last. There you go. So that's pretty much done for what I could do for now for the weather. And put these little pins in right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. Like I said, I was going to do that. Now that I'm looking at it, I got to rearrange, and I'm going to leave it alone for right now. What I might end up doing is over there is I might end up putting some pieces and cutting them to fit. Ideally, it would be nice to smooth this whole thing over somehow to fit right alongside that sidewalk. That's what I wanted to do, and I forgot to do that, but I don't have time. I just started flipping this shit over. So plow's up there, it's out of the way. This is all organized now. So this year is going to be a snow year, so I wasn't planning on doing any snow removal, so I really didn't care. But looks like we're going to be getting snow every other week or every week here, so gotta get this taken care of. A bunch of things on my list to take care of my homestead. So the Lawn Mow Homestead, Carlo Ranch. There you go. Alrighty, well thanks for coming along. I know this was a little bit of a long video. It's a two-part. I'm going to have a third part and probably a fourth part where I'm going to be showing some more stuff. So my cinematography, if you don't mind, that's my Galaxy Edge. This is what it looks like, so there you go. Thanks for coming along, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and let me know what you think. And
Alright, well, this is the true
see
test.
you on the next one.
I used it the other day, and some of the pieces came off. So I'm going to see if I can drive one and turn. Some of them aren't locked in. I really don't want to mess it up. This is going to be the first time driving with it complete fix.
See, I thought it would have came apart there, but that didn't come apart. It came apart when I did my turn. It didn't have anywhere to flex. So, as you can see, that's kind of why I like to stick it up and over so it doesn't bind up. It has to be able to flex. See, there you go. So that's actually not too bad. What I'm trying to say, it has to have room to flex to move. Like I was saying, if this thing was perfectly flat underneath here, none of this would move at all. Now the other thing was, it actually stayed more put with the honeycombs down because they were actually grabbing the dirt and it wasn't going anywhere. Now there's nothing grabbing the dirt. It's straight smooth, so it has to have room to flex when you make a turn. This actually almost works out perfectly to my tire. So I can actually see that, and I can actually turn my tire when I'm making my 3-point turn to pick up the plow. But usually what's going to end up happening is if I use the plow a lot, I'm just going to put it straight in and drop it right here and be done with it. That's probably what I end up doing, so I don't have to move around as much. But like I said, putting it up on there, the only thing is I would have to put something out here to raise the back wheels up. Maybe put some boards that I drive up onto so it flattens out the truck, because you cannot hook up a snow dog unless you are perfectly flat. I'm talking perfectly, like on a concrete floor in a warehouse. It will not go on. I mean, it will, but if you have one of these, you know what I'm talking about. Nice looking plow. It operates, does what a plow should do. It's just the hooking up and taking off is a little wonky. But it's okay. For the price, it's okay. Can't hate on everything. So I'm going to fix that really quick. Fix that, then I got to tear that apart and put a tarp over it. I should record everything I do. I mean, this is like a homestead for me. I mean, I've got so much stuff going on here. But this is the floor. The floor is done for now. It's a temporary, permanent fix until the weather gets up better in the spring. I might just leave it like this because I don't feel like messing with it no more. It seems like it's going to work. So there you go. Actually, it's cool looking. So I hope when it washes up and it rains, if it gets warmer, I'm going to actually get the power washer out. I'm going to use the turn thing. I'm going to try to wash all this mud out of it. But it's just going to go right back on because the wheels are going to carry it from over there and then drop it in here. So, but for the most part, I can keep it clean. Like up there is going to stay clean. So that's my little runoff to get into the door, but it's also my turnaround. So it actually worked out perfectly. That's a perfect spot to mark my turnaround. Should probably put a cone there. So I turn, I probably won't even touch the cone. Just turn and then get the trail, get that, come back. And when I come up this way, what you do is you turn the plow in so you have more room to turn, and it all works out. So I'm going to make a big bonfire tonight. The tree that I cut from my neighbor's yard over there, one of those trees broke over, so I'm going to put it in here. If I cut it, I'll burn it all up. Get some of this material out of the way. I got too much. I got to work on that. That's my next fiasco. Hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, watch as many times as you want. Appreciate it. I don't have any merch yet, but I will soon. So that's all working on for 2022. So anyway, thanks for watching, likes, comments, and let me know if you know anything about this product. I know if there's actually something out there that is this. I know there's a material out there, but not like this. But it's interesting. It's really interesting. And it's all free trash out stuff.